I built an agent watcher that monitors schema change, semantic model change, data drift, volume anomalies, and business rule violations. In this video, I'll give you a walkthrough of how I built this agent, why I built this agent, and what it does. Stay tuned till the end to know what agent got confused about and what insights it generated. Hey everyone, I'm Mira. I have contributed to an AI research on AI agents. I have also wipe coded apps for evaluating learning initiative, automated storyboard workflow for content creators, and now I'm working on my third app. Few weeks back, I had attended Snowflake's Building with Cortex Code workshop. It was enough to get me interested in testing the Cortex Code CLI as I was hearing and reading rave reviews about it. So first things first, to work in Snowflake's Cortex Code CLI, we need to create an account in Snowflake, install Cortex Code CLI, link is in the description, and connect CLI to Snowflake. The whole process was seamless and a breeze and gave me confidence in the capabilities of Cortex Code. If you follow instructions in the link shared within few minutes, you will be in the working session using Snowflake account. From here, the interaction with Cortex Code is completely conversational. This is an explainer video that takes you through the process of building Agent Watcher in 6 easy steps. Let's get started with step 1. So step 1 is giving our agent a safe space to work. We took our e-commerce data from its original home, MySQL, and copied it into a fresh, secure, and new workspace in a Snowflake. Then we need to set up an automatic data pipeline that updates the Snowflake records daily. Why it matters to us AI what changed since yesterday, Snowflake needs to have fresh daily updating records, and setting up this pipeline ensures that agent is never looking at old, stale information. So there are 2 ways you can create an agent in Snowflake, directly into Snowflake interface and using Cortex Code CLI. But today we will use Cortex Code CLI to create the agent. And this is how your Cortex Code CLI screen will look once you have installed and downloaded your Cortex Code on your device. Moving on to step 2. Okay, so before we start with anything, first thing we want to do is we wanted to create a business requirement document and upload it onto our device. Now that we have uploaded our business requirement document on our device, just want to let you know why it matters. An AI agent is only as smart as the context you give it. By pulling rules directly from our local business requirements document, we constructed a semantic view YAML file. This acts as the context layer, teaching the agent exactly what a volume anomaly or a business violation looks like for our data. Step 3 is building Agent Watcher in CLI. CLI automatically matches your natural language requests to the correct bundle skills. Bundle skills act as the standard operating procedures or the SOPs for the AI. By relying on bundle skills, the build process uses the exact same validated framework every time. To build an agent watcher, I prompted CLI to give me a list of skills and then in plain language told CLI to build an agent that monitors my e-commerce data. And then it gave me the architecture sketch of my agent and then what an agent would monitor. See, it says schema drift, semantic drift, and rest of the stuff that the agent will monitor. And then it kind of went into checking all the databases and the warehouse that's available. And I will just wait, and then it proposed a plan. That's what it's going to include, and then the key findings, and then it kind of started implementing the agent. And it just kind of iterated wherever it thought it made an error, it fixed it, and at the end, it deployed the agent. Now that we have our agent created, let's go back into Snowflake interface and see how it looks. Coming over to step three, that was building our agent using Cortex Code CLI. Because Cortex Code CLI connects directly with Snowflake's metadata and access controls, the agent instantly understood the exact database environment we just created. So we wrote explicit instructions telling agent exactly what its job is and more importantly, what its limits are. So why this matter? This is where we set strict safety boundaries or guardrails. We program the AI to be a ready only observer or watcher. It was strictly forbidden from changing, editing, or deleting any data in our system. Its only job was to analyze, check for changes, and report back to a human. So our step four was testing our agent watcher. What we did was we intentionally mixed some real transactions with messy fake test and duplicate data in our database. So we gave agent a prompt and asked if anything changed since yesterday. We wanted to see how it handles the data, especially if it was able to flag test and duplicate data. Agent is thinking, and there you go. It comes back with the response. It's sharing its thinking with us and kind of working in the background. It did get a few things wrong on the first try. Maybe it misinterpreted a rule or got confused by an unusual data pattern. So watching it trip early is a vital part of the process. A standard AI agent can easily get confused by test accounts or duplicate data and report false sales spikes. The steps proves whether our safety rules from step two are working or not. A properly trained AI should be able to spot the test transactions and ignore them completely. So that means we are going to go back and iterate and refine via CLI. In our next step, we are going to go back into our Cortex Code CLI, iterate and refine our AI agent by typing a new text command into Cortex Code window to adjust how the agent behaves. Instead of starting over, we stayed right inside our text window and asked AI to make changes. Let's get back into our text watcher again. Go back to the agent and ask another question. This time I'm not prompting anything about test customer. I'm just going to ask if there was any change in the net revenue since June 12th, because that was the last day we added our customers data. Okay, so that it doesn't go back and give us the insights from 2024, I'm going to give it a date of June 12, 2026. Okay, it's going back, it's thinking again, planning the next steps. So coming back to our final step, that is step six, that is our final validation. What we did was we reiterated and tried to fix the way agent will work. So here we let the agent go back to its work. It searched the database, applied our business rules from step two, ignored the test in transactions, and isolated the true anomalies and changed that humans actually needed to know. We checked that it correctly categorized the test accounts as test and flagged the real issues for us. Because of the safety handrails we built before, the agent did not attempt to fix the database or make decisions on its own. It acts as an advisor, presenting a clear summary of events and waiting for a human to review and authorize for the next steps. So now that we are at the end of our video, I just wanted to summarize everything at the end about the why I use Snowflake and why I built what I built. Sharing information traditionally requires exporting sensitive data into highly vulnerable flat files and shipping them across servers, creating dangerous security blind spots and scattered conflicting versions of the truth. But in Snowflake, there is a single centralized global services layer that allows you to grant secure, live, read-only access to external partners or internal teams without ever moving, copying, or fracturing the underlying data. Secondly, in legacy environments, generating new insights requires you to spend weeks manually extracting, transforming, and shifting massive data sets across isolated silos before business users can even run a report. But in Snowflake, because compute scales instantly and all data is generally accessible, teams can run heavy analytical workloads simultaneously, shortening the timeline to production insights from weeks to minutes, and that is huge for any business. Shifting database administrators' focus from infrastructure maintenance to high-value data architecture means you get exponentially more business value out of the team you already have without needing to aggressively scale headcount as your data grows. This financial lever maximizes the human capital ROI for any business. Let me know what you are building in comments and how it is moving the ROI needle in your organization. Hit follow to stay ahead of the curve with the latest AI agent use cases.